This is not a live performance. I had to go on the road for a couple days, but I shall be back Friday. But I'm on the road, but I thought I'd pre-record my Wildwood Thursday with one of these Paul Reed Smith guitars they sent me. This is a PRS Wildwood exclusive 35th anniversary S2 McCarty 594 with the Livingston Lemon Drop top, which I have to say is quite a beautiful specimen. And these guitars are very cost effective. They are not too hard on the old pocketbook. Oh my goodness, what's that sound? We need to turn that off. Greg Martin? Oh, doggone it. I'll have to get a hold of him post-haste. But for now, I'm turning off the phoner. The phoner's making noise. Oh, we can't handle it. Anyway, these particular guitars, they're a Wildwood exclusive, celebrating the 35th anniversary of Paul Reed Smith guitars. And as I said, they're a very cost-effective guitar in comparison to a lot of things. This one, 1779. A good year, from what I understand, from my colonial friends. Anyway, let's hear a little bit of this piece. You got these two humbuckers. They are the 58/15S humbuckers, and you have 2-volume and 2 tone controls, push-pull for a coil split with a 3-way toggle switch. fun little romp with the old Looper Duper. Looper Power, that's that MXR clone looper. That's coming mighty handy during the COVID hours, ladies and gentlemen. This again is a Paul Reed Smith Wildwood exclusive 35th anniversary S2 McCarty 594 quilted maple top. I like the color of this. Livingston Lemon Drop. Reminds me of my buddy from back in Fender days, Jeff Livingston. We traveled all over the doggone highways and byways of this grace land in the old Fender Roadhouse vehicle, causing trouble, playing and feasting where we might. Anyway, has nothing to do with the name of this particular color, but it just made me think of it. Livingston Lemon Drop, ladies and gentlemen. There is a coil tap, and I blasted it on that very last bit. Sorry, it's a little buzzy in this room, but here's what it sounds like when you back off on that neck humbucker. There's full humbucker. Middle position with both pickup. That's both humbucker. Now I'm going to coil tap the bridge to see what that's on. Here's both coil tap. Nice springy little tone there. Woo! I'll tell you what, guitar does sound delicious. I like these guitars because you get a lot of the fanciness of the Paul Reed Smith vibe, if you will, but they're not a whole lot of loot. You know, because sometimes when they start getting into the crazy tops and stuff, and all the top tier appointments, a Paul Reed Smith guitar can get to be a little bit on the pricey side. But these are American-made specimen, and they're just very, very affordable in comparison, as I said, to some of the other stuff, which can get several $1,000s. This is $1,779, as it says on my screen here. Kind of a nice chunky neck on this beast. They call it the pattern vintage neck, but it reminds me of kind of a chunky 58 type of a neck, as if we're talking, you know, if you have a old kind of a Gibson profile, I guess is what I'm talking about, a 58. It's got some chunk to it, a big old C. It's a handful though, I like it. It's not like, you know, it's not a huge like boat neck type of a thing, but it's definitely got some meat on it. So if you're looking for a guitar that has a little bit more of a substantive depth to the neck, that's what this is bringing to the tabes. Can you dig it? Can you dig that kind of talk? It's got the bird inlays. Of course, the birds of prey ready to pounce down on whatever song that you are creating, ready to grab it with its talons, take it off to its nest of fledgling little creatures and feast upon the bounty of your great musical efforts, which I think is important. And again, this is a Wildwood exclusive instrument, 35th anniversary S2 McCarty 5, 9, and 4. A bold, bold weapon. And we've had a few of these come through the Orange Room. They've sent them out, and by God, usually I play them on one of these feeds and someone buys it right on the damn spot, which is a good thing because everyone's happy. Everyone's happy with that particular situation. These do come with a gig bag, not with a case. So again, it's a very affordable situation. But I do like this Livingston lemon drop top. Let's take a look at that rascal. That's kind of a nice shot right there without the glare of the lights in there. And you can see the back of it like so. Oh, there's the lights. Looks like some kind of a monster. It looks like I'm in a stadium. I'm on Ted Lasso. Great under the lights, not knowing what I'm doing. That's a nice jangly little tone. majestic sounding guitar. There's just no doubt about it. A majestic sounding instrument. Stop tailpiece looks quite opulent as well. And again, there is a coil tap on this rascal. To reiterate, because I know I always must reiterate, although always, folks, there should be a link above or below. If you're watching from Facebook, it'll be above. If you're watching from the tube, it'll be below. But there should be a link to this exact instrument online that you can check out all the specifics. But this is a Paul Reed Smith Wildwood exclusive 35th anniversary S2 McCarty 594. And the color is Livingston Lemon Drop. 8.32 pounds. Not bad, actually. Quilted maple top, mahogany back of the neck, mahogany body as well. Looks like an ebony fingerboard to me, right? Yes, ebony with faux bone binding. All right. It's got the bird inlays. And again, it's two 58/15 S humbuckers, and there is a coil tap on these rascals. So you can go from to. You get the idea. It's a doggone good sounding weapon. You get the idea. Folks, there you have it. So I'm going to do kind of a condensed one today because I am on the road. I'm pre-recording this one. As soon as I get done with this, I got to pack up my vehicle and drive 5 hours. As you do. These are the things you do. But then I lose an hour because of Eastern time zones. It's really going to be more like 6 hours just going. I want to listen to some spirited rock music in my vehicle on the way, I might add. But this guitar is available for purchase if you're so inclined. It is, again, reiterating, a Paul Reed Smith Wildwood exclusive 35th anniversary S2 McCarty 594. Today, the tones are being brought to you by The Koch amplifier you see over here to my left, it is my signature model from Koch amplifiers called the Greg. They do sell them at Wildwood when they are in stock. And I believe you can place an order for one and be on the waiting list. There's been some supply chain issues, as really been the case with everybody in every industry known to man or beast. But the amplifier companies, it's always something, especially a smaller amplifier company, more of a boutique thing. They get transformers from over here, they get cabinets from over here, they get this from over there. And if one of them gets all messed up, man, you'll be waiting. So that's kind of what's been going on. So, but there will be, of course, the new version of the Greg you see behind me over here. That is the head version, which is the same brains as this rascal, but in a head form. So it has the harmonic vibrato on it. It's got the 2 channels. It's got the OTS. It's got all that kind of good stuff. But in a head form with a 212 bottom. Right behind it, you can't really see, there's a little tweed jobber. And that tweed beast is the Little Gristle. That is a 12 or 4 watt amplifier with a single EL34 tube. Sounds glorious. They're waiting on transformers for that bad boy. And then there's also going to be the Little Greg, or the Greg Jr., I should say. There's the Little Gristle, and then there's the Greg Jr. And the Greg Jr. will be a single 12 combo or a head. I think it's going to be a single 12 combo first. And what that will be is basically the clean channel and lead channel from this amp plus reverb. So it's a little bit of a pared down version of the original Greg, so it'll be less cost prohibitive. Although, if we're honest, if you look into the realm of boutique amps, I think this amplifier, especially for what it all does, is very, very equitably priced. I was kind of messing around a little bit too with, oh, look at that, that's kind of got messed up. Kind of over here a little bit, sorry about that, folks. Kind of messy down there. I've got my, here, I'll just move this over a little bit so you can see a little better. We'll do a little editing on the fly. There we go. So this is the foot switch for the amp that allows me to get the, go from the clean to the lead sound. That's a lead sound boost, so an overdrive gain boost. This OTS is output tube saturation. That allows me to, here, I'll show you. So this is clean sound. Here's overdrive. Here's overdrive boost. Now this OTS, I can either put it on or add that. It's like a half-watt power amp tube that I'm able to overdrive and then add to either channel. If I add it to the overdrive channel with the overdrive boost on, it almost sounds like a fuzz. Of course, you have the harmonic vibrato, which sounds like a doggone univibe. Now, if I want to use my looper, I'm not going through the effects loop of my amplifier with my looper, which I could do. I'm just going to the front end. So if I do a loop, let's say, you know, hang on, if I do something like this, let's do like a, just like a. So if I want to loop over the top of that or play on top of it, that's the clean boost. Here's the overdrive on that. Uh-oh. What's going on there? Oh, it's the guitar. get the idea. So that's kind of what I'm using today. My Gristle King is quite the beastly device. Sorry, I had my volume down. I think it's like, why isn't it sounding? I figured it out. Anyways, folks, I do like, what's funny is that for delays, I've used all kinds of different things over the years, and I love all kinds of different things. But I have used the Boss DD3 delay probably more than anything. I bought my first one. I actually still use the one that I bought back in 1986 or 87 or whatever it was. Is it then? Yeah, 87, 88 maybe. There's like 3 settings I like to use. There's that longer, I just like a little hair, a trail. Oh, actually I got it up a little bit more than usual. Usually I like it right around here. So when I add a little bit of heat, I thought. So yeah, just a nice little, as you can see, I don't know if you can see where I got the controls, but I got kind of the effect at about 9 o'clock, the feedback about 9 o'clock, the delay time at 1, and then I'm at straight up at the 800 millisecond threshold or whatever it is. And that's how I like it. It's just that nice little. And sometimes I'll switch it over here to get more of this type of thing. I'll turn the feedback off and more of a. To get that kind of a thing, maybe a little bit. Go back here and do a thing where I'll keep it at about 12 o'clock on the delay speed, turn the feedback off, do the effects level all the way up. And I can get this kind of. Go back over to here. This is what I did for years. I would just bend down in between songs, just go, all right, I usually keep it there. And then not use delay all the time, but just have those 3 different settings I would go between. Probably kept it on this longer delay the most. Just adds a nice little file trail. There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Fun with some pedals for the kids. Hope you're enjoying the new lavalier microphone. Wildwood folks sent me so I don't have that SM58 in my face. Although I'll still need that when I do the sessions on Mondays and Fridays with Dylan for Fishman, because this is more of an omnidirectional thing and that'll just be mayhem. So, and some people ask on my Tuesday and Thursday things with Wildwood, where's Dylan? Well, my son Dylan on drums plays with me on Mondays and Fridays for our Fishman live streams, and those are at 4 p.m. Central Time. And we just kind of wing it as we do, which has been fun. And thank God people have been tuning in and enjoying it. We try to keep it as very loose and kind of fun as possible, adding in a few different tunes here and there. We get requests, or we'll just talk about people ask questions. That's always embraced. Today, if you're wondering why I'm not addressing the comments coming in, this has been pre-recorded because I had to go out of town for a couple days. But I shall return by Friday, and I should actually be in town for a while. So, but if I have to pre-record them in advance, I'll definitely let y'all know so that you're not just sitting there going, hey, why is he not answering my questions? Because I like to be as attentive as I possibly can. I do apologize if I don't see them. I try to circle back and try to answer some stuff if I didn't see it during the actual broadcast, as I like to call it broadcast, because I'm getting to be about that age where we remember such things as, broadcasts. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyways, folks. So again, today's victim, if you will, as I like to say, today's prey, this beautiful specimen, It is a Paul Reed Smith Wildwood exclusive 35th anniversary S2 McCarty 594 in Livingston Lemon Drop, ladies and gentlemen. There is a link up above to this very guitar. It's a screaming damn demon, I'll tell you that. Nice chunky neck on this beast as well. Curly maple top, diggity doggone it. There's a link up above if you're watching it on Facebook, a link below if you're watching it on YouTube, and it should take you right to the Wildwood website, and you can get all the gory details. Can you dig it? All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. Gregory Cockery here from the Orange Room on a pre-recorded on Wednesday for Thursday. What is the date today? Today is the 22nd, so this is you're seeing this on September 23rd. Have a pleasant remainder of your Thursday, and we'll see you on Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. Adios.